been a lot more into it in singles action. This is just a thing for WWE to create a TNA, sorry, to create a huge boom in order to garner interest from WWE. Same thing, Ric Flair is back in the ring. I mean, everyone knows that he was retiring the WWE, and now he returns into the ring in TNA on the same night where they go head to head with the WWE on Monday nights. No coincidence, of course, and they do this just to create a big buzz. I don't think we're going to see that much wrestling from Hulk Hogan, definitely not from Hulk Hogan, because he had a hard time wrestling during the Hulkamania tour in Australia. Ric Flair, maybe a little, but I think, well, on the other hand, Hulk Hogan said you're going to be an active wrestler from now on. I don't mean if it was for that Monday night, March 8th only, or if it was for a permanent amount of time. It's hard to know that. So all in all, I think TNA is very good, and the last 30 minutes of this episode definitely was a step in the right direction, but I think it's still hard to kind of separate each episode from each other, because it's just a long stream of everything that goes by. Wrestlers are gone for like 2 weeks, then return because they don't have the time to fill up. Don't have enough time to let the wrestlers come in each and every week. And also a huge problem is that they tape, I think now they tape 2 episodes at once, then go touring, then return to tape another 2. I mean, we remember they used to tape 4 episodes in a row in like 2 days, and that's a problem because it's harder than to separate each episodes as they edit them all together. It becomes more of like 2-week episodes that reaches from a period from Thursday to Thursday, then's the cut, then Thursday to Thursday. They need to do that better. They need to make every episode more significant, stand out more. That's what Raw is very good. This past Monday Night on Raw, the first one leading up to WrestleMania, was a lot of promos as well, and not as much wrestling. One could debate that, but still, each and every episode really sticks out in the WWE. You can say last week this happened, last week that happened. They have sort of a theme to it. But in TNA, as the show is as packed as it is, you don't get as much time to reflect as you might need, and therefore you might not remember each and everything if they don't make each and every episode stick out and just make it a long stream of things happening. Still, I think they are in the right direction, and the last 30 minutes, last week I really thought, wow, it's just a mess. It is very interesting, but it's so much stuff going on. This week felt even the same, but in the last 30 minutes they kind of tied it all together, as making it, as I said, a 2-week episode, possibly due to them taping the shows 2 at a time. But they kind of tied it together. AJ Styles returned along with Abyss, and they ended the show just as they started it up. And Kurt Angle returned with Mr. Anderson. You had a Kevin Nash thing unfolding throughout the night with the band, but they need to come to a conclusion. They really need to focus what's the direction, because they have been going on with that for almost 2 months now, and it could be interesting. It's still interesting, but they really need to get somewhere with it, if you get my drift. Thank you for watching. Share your opinions, and feel free to talk about WWE as well. I just mentioned WWE Raw, and I think this week's Raw was really good. Thanks.